Good evening, folks. Once again, I am the Master of Ceremonies, the King of Kings, Daimundo. I was going to play Final Fantasy VII Remake tonight, but for some reason I'm being drawn in again by the power of Turtle Power. As you can tell, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga collection. So, this time, we're going to do something a little different. First, let's get in. And we'll mute while we wait.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
No, folks, we're not doing the online thing, but I was just checking it real fast, just for the heck of it. But what we're really doing, we're going to go into one of the NES games, basically the Manhattan Project. And we're going to slow down, sprite flicker. We're going to turn on infinite lives. But we're not going to do easy mode. We're just going to set it to infinite lives and just go about our business. So yeah, I know this is cheating, blah blah blah, but I actually want to show off what the enhancements will do. You know, just to see how it goes. And unlike with the original NES games, you don't have to input up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, starts. And believe it or not, that's the cheat code to getting into the hidden options for this game. Instead, you can just do all these enhancements, and play the game as normal. So let's go ahead and cheat for a bit. And one last thing. You notice this kind of music? This was actually taken from the 2003 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. I know because I still have it. And in fact, I didn't play through all the game, but it's actually not too bad. I'm actually hoping there's another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection in the future. Anyway, enough talk. Let's truly get down to some turtle power. Booyakasha! Cowabunga!
Cowabunga!
So yeah, that's actually the Manhattan Project with the new enhancements. Infinite lives, easy mode, disabling certain flickers. All those problems from the original game, you can basically choose to eliminate them if you want. But apparently for some reason I couldn't access the secret menu from the original NES game. But I thought to myself, why does it matter when you can actually play through, when you actually have the cheats on another version? Or no, sorry. What's the purpose of that when you can actually use the enhancements before you can access the game? I mean, unlimited lives? That was not possible in the original. By the way, apologies for accidentally hitting the R button way too many times. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, let's take a look at some of the content before we log out tonight. Let me try this again. Not working. I wonder what happens when you disable infinite lives. Actually, let's keep this on. Wait, I think I knew I know what I'm doing wrong. It's up, up, down, down, left, right, B, Y. There it is. Ah, good lord. I should have used BY instead of AB. But yeah, you can actually choose between difficulty modes. Bump the number of players to around 7. And actually advance through the game how you want. Maybe skip straight to the shredder. Yeah, so the confusion of controls was the reason why I got the whole option menu wrong. You have to go up, up, down, down, left, right, BY, start. Anyway, before we log out tonight, I want to check some of the, well, as you can tell, there's local play. Play for, Decade, Turtles in Time, Tournament Fighter, Hyperstone Heist. Now the Turtles layer. We saw it last time. but as you can tell, there are some catalogs and media kits as well as so in addition to promoting Turtles, they're promoting Metal Gear. I wonder if there'll be a Metal Gear collection from Konami. I mean, that would be something sweet from the team behind the Turtles. Here's the arcade game. Ultra Nintendo software says, kids are already waiting in line to play this new shell game. Turtle Power guaranteed to have tremendous appeal. Today's most popular arcade game will really hit home on Nintendo. 3 incredible new terror levels added to make the NES version even more challenging. These levels include, for the first time ever, Mutant Turtles on skateboards and Ninja Warfare in ultra-modern enemy castles. It includes 2 players simultaneous play option. And of course there's a promotions for Snake's Revenge on the NES. And then there's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Ultra. Hottest license this year. Consistently at the top of the bestseller list for all third-party NES software. Over 2 million sold in the first year alone. Superior graphics and challenging gameplay. Yeah, right. Rated best overall game by Nintendo Power Magazine. Featuring some of today's most adventurous levels, including the extraordinary tough Technodrome stage. Players capable of changing turtle identities throughout the game. And there are also promotions for other titles that I'm thinking for this one, the one on the second one, I think it might be been a promotion for Tetris or another game. As you can tell, the other Konami or any franchises not related to the Turtles or Metal Gear, they're blacked out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3. Shredder's got a new recipe for turtle soup. After stewing over being shell-shocked twice, Shredder and his troop of Taekwondo Terminators are back again with a wicked taste for turtle. America's favorite lean green fighting machines will need the best saber swinging ever to overcome these vengeful villains. The newest and wildest escapades yet take you from jet surf wars in Florida through sewers and subway stations on a blimp inside the Technodrome and aboard a spaceship. April O'Neil and the entire city of Manhattan are in grave peril, so grab your side sword and hit the trail before Shredder has you in his clutches. The Turtles are in for the time of their lives. The second Tasty Turtles coin-op game has just blasted onto the Super NES scene. To prepare for the toughest shred heads you've ever seen, try the Versus mode, a turtle-on-turtle combat arena that finally proves who's the mightiest mutant of all. Shredder's got all the time in the world to tangle with the Turtles, literally. They're trapped in 4 battle zones and 6 bodacious time warps that hurl them through prehistoric, pirate, medieval, western, and futuristic stages. Notice how there were no medieval stages in Turtles in Time for the arcade or Super NES? Oh well. The Mondo graphics are the most excellent with humongous turtles and wicked 3D action. You've read history in class. Now it's time to rewrite it. And yeah, here's the Japanese ad for Turtles in Time for the Super Famicom. Here's the magazine advertisement. We'd like to shed a little light on our upcoming titles, our upcoming hits. Ultra, the hottest new game generation in town, is about to unleash 3 of the most thrilling games of all time for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Take sides with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in a nunchucking, karate-chopping sewer fight throughout the villain-ravaged streets of New York come spring 1989. And finally, cruise down back alleys and skate or die, a knockdown dragout, multi-event spectacular that pits you against a Fred or Bionic Lester in the freewheeling jam and joust coming October 1988. So get psyched for Ultra's best and be prepared to see video games in a whole new light. For more information about Ultra's great line of games, send your name, age, and address to Ultra Games, 240 Jerry Street, Wooddale, Illinois 60191. Phone number 312-595-2874. Unfortunately, I think Ultra Games don't want to exist anymore with the address and the phone number. I think it leads to something else. Please tell me it's not an adult phone number right now. I mean, taking a look at some of this stuff, I've never seen these kind of ads before for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, this one's for the promotion of the arcade game that basically created a generation of Turtles fans. This here is the Japanese version of the arcade game using the artwork from the original 1980s cartoon series. Now we all know who voiced the characters: Leonardo, Cam Clark, Michelangelo, Townsend Coleman, Donatello, Barry Gordon, Raphael, Rob Paulson, and Renee Jacobs was the original voice of April O'Neil, while the Shredder was originally voiced by James Avery. Rest in peace, Uncle Phil. So if you ask me who the best alternative voice of the Shredder is, Kevin Michael Richardson. Yeah, in the 2012 series, he did the voice of the Shredder to fill in for the late James Avery, and I think he's the closest to James Avery. The closest. And yeah, I've met the guy in person. I mean, he looked like a younger version of Uncle Phil. But that's just me. This is another ad for the Japanese version of the arcade game. It looks like there's a lot of English text combined with katakana and kanji. Konami wishes to thank AMOA and its membership for voting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Most Played Video Game dedicated. We thank you for your vote of confidence and greatly appreciate your patronage and look forward to serving you in the future. Now shipping Punk Shot Kit and Overdrive, Konami Inc. This was in 1990. Here's another one. Konami wishes to thank AMOA and its membership for voting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1991 Most Played Video Game dedicated for the second year in a row. Coming soon. They'll be back. Yeah, this is the promotion for the NES game. Yeah. Beginning to wonder, how are they able to... who was the artist who did the design for Raphael? And I know the original box art was a comic from an old Turtles comic book. I mean, back when they all had red bandanas. Yeah, Don, Leo, Mikey, they all had the red bandanas. Raphael would keep his when the Future Turtles series came out. And as you can tell, Donatello's purple bandana, Leonardo's blue, Michelangelo's orange or yellow, and Raphael, he gets to keep his red one. And here's the promo for the arcade game. Mutagens right on top of the arcade, turning it into the NES game. And here's another promotion for the arcade game for the NES. Oh, let's take a look a little more. Thrilling new adventure with the Turtles. Lovely April O'Neil has been abducted once again by the repulsive Shredder and his Foot Clan. The Turtles take up the hunt. Sparks really begin to fly in the 8 action-packed areas of Manhattan. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles 2. Mega video game fun from Konami. Believe it or not, in some areas the word ninja was a bit offensive, so they changed it to Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Here's a mix-up between the Turtles and other characters. I've never heard Parodius from Konami, actually. I wonder if they'll get a North America port on Nintendo Switch. What do you guys think? Here's the ad for Turtles in Time, though. I don't know about the designs of the characters in the ad. Let's kick shell. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are back in an all-new, shell-shocking adventure through time. It all begins when Krang and Shredder steal the Statue of Liberty. The fearsome foursome, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael, vow to retrieve the statue no matter what costs. The teens are counting on the expertise in the art of ninjutsu, as well as pizza power, to get them through the escapades from such a Big Apple, through the city streets and alleys, confronting Shredder's evil Foot Clan soldiers, robots, and other accomplices. Then it's sewer surfing time as our boys hop aboard their jet-powered skateboards and go underground to battle Shredder's alien sewer dwellers. As Shredder begins to realize that the Turtles never say die, he decides to banish them into a time warp, hoping they'll never return. Our heroes in a half-shell boldly face the challenges of time travel. First stop is prehistoric Turtlesaurus, where cavemen, pterodactyls, and fire-breathing dinosaurs are on the prowl for turtle meat. After they escape the Stone Age, the turtles warp to the Skull and Crossbones era aboard a pirate ship. Then it's on to the Bury My Shell at Wounded Knee period of the Old West to round up a variety of outlaws and Foot Clan soldiers. After the Green Team has wrestled up all the bad guys, Shredder beams them way into the future, the year 2020. Oh dear. For some neon night riding against the Flying Foot Clan, down to the Starbase 2100, where no turtle has gone before. When the turtles have finally taken care of all Shredder's henchmen, they are zapped back to the present, right into the Technodrome, the secret headquarters of Shredder and Krang. Here they face off with the villainous Shredder himself. Will this be the final shell shock, or can the Radical Turtles band together to blast Shredder into the final frontier? Star Trek reference. Now available, factory authorized kits. Turtles in Time. Contact your local Konami distributor. This is one for Back from the Sewers for Game Boy. My brother actually found his old Game Boy cards, and yeah, he used to play that back when we were younger. The Turtles have taken new steps to fight crime. Yeah, that was the game we played. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project. I'm not gonna read it. It's starting to get a little late, so let's continue on. This is for the Japanese version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Manhattan Project, except it's TMNT 2. And they also showed off TMNT 2 on the Game Boy. Castlevania 4, Gradius 3, Ganbare Goemon. Now, that's actually a franchise I wouldn't mind seeing a compilation set on Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. The reason is because, well, there's a lot of games in the Legend of the Mystical Ninja, aka Ganbare Goemon, that I'd like to see come to the Switch, as well as other systems, especially here in North America. Konami, if you do that, I will buy it 100%. This is a promotion for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time on the Super NES, which we played early ago today. I mean, yeah, people still consider this as one of the best games ever. Though in my mind, I think Shredder's Revenge tops it out. And we played that a couple months ago. And unlike the arcade version, at least we get Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah, unfortunately that fight was Slash. Ugh. This is another ad for Turtles in Time, except it's called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. As you can tell, you see Raphael on a skateboard, Michelangelo's leaping through. There's Donatello with his bow staff. In the background, ironically, Leonardo. Hey Leo, are you letting Raphael take over as leader? I mean, just like what happened in Rise of the TMNT. This is the promotion for the Japanese version, and the designs are much more close to the 87 era cartoon. This is another promotion, and as well as a promotion for Parodius. I think there's so many great games from the 8-bit and 16-bit era, be it on the NES, Game Boy, Super NES, Sega Genesis, Arcade, TurboGrafx, aka PC Engine, Neo Geo. So many games! Get them onto modern systems, for crying out loud. Here's a promotion for the Sega Genesis Hyperstone Heist. The artwork is a bit more inspired by the movie compared to the previous artwork we saw. It was the first time we saw a Turtles game on the Sega Genesis, with the next one being Tournament Fighter. This is another promotion for Hyperstone Heist, except it's Hero Turtles, not Ninja Turtles, Heroes Turtles. Now, as you can tell, there was a game in this list that was alongside Sunset Riders and the Sparkster game, Rocket Knight Adventures. Might have been Tiny Toons. Speaking of which, Konami should definitely do a Tiny Toons / Animaniacs collection in the future with digital clips. I mean, if it works for Turtles, it can work for Toonsters. Oh, here's another promotion for the Hyperstone Heist in Japan. This time it was called Return of the Shredder, which I think is a much more better name, and as you can tell in the background, that's some really impressive artwork. Now, here's another promotion of Return of the Shredder. You can see the artwork much more clear and much more impressive. Yeah, whoever did this, they really know how to do turtle artwork. And here's a promotion for a number of Turtles games: NES, Game Boy, Super NES, Sega Genesis. Uh-oh, Tournament Fighter. Now, believe it or not, the NES game is one of the most expensive Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games. If you check on PriceCharting.com and you look at the price for a Tournament Fighter on the NES, prepare to drop your jaw. I am not kidding. At least more than $200 for that game. And this is the Japanese promotion for Tournament Fighter. As well, it looks like a Castlevania game for the Sega Genesis. I think it's Castlevania Bloodlines, which is out on Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PS3 through the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Here's another promotion for Tournament Fighter based off the Genesis version, as well as a small one from Sparkster himself, Rocket Knight. And yes, another promotion for Tournament Fighter, both for the Sega Genesis and the Super NES, but under the Hero Turtles title. Yeah, as you can tell, the one on the left, Turtles, and I think the one on the right is supposed to be Tiny Toons. Like I said, we should definitely have a Tiny Toons collection on Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Another one. You can obviously guess. I might consider streaming Radical Rescue in the future, but not right now. And I think I've seen this added before, so... Oh, we're at the end, huh? Yeah, these are all the strategy guides for Turtles games. Well, not all of them. Yeah, here's some of the cheats in this game. You can even unlock the bosses, the Rat King and Karai, and as well as some new versus mode stages. I heard Karai is supposed to be a really broken character. I mean, we also have the Cyber Shredder. We have this new character named Asuka. We have Chrome Dome. We have Wingnut, Armageddon, and War. And yes, there's the Rat King and Karai. Did the Karai just go Super Saiyan? Now, believe it or not, the original version of NES Konami Tournament Fighters, only one hothead could be in the match, but there are ways to make sure you can actually have two hotheads on the match. Thankfully, with the Classic Collection, with the Cowabunga Collection, you can actually play with two hotheads right off the bat. You're not going to get me to play this game. I mean, sure, it's been altered so it can be a little better, but plus you can actually cheat. But you're not going to get me to play this game. Oh, no siree, folks. I get stressed out rather easily. mean, I kind of wish there was some more stuff, but at least we got some manuals in here for the turtles. Not just the English one, Japanese version. Yeah, they went all out with some of the material on this stuff. I mean, these are the special attacks. Leonardo has the Cyclone Sword Spin, Donatello Knockout Roll, Raphael the Power Drill, Michelangelo Kangaroo Kick. And here are the bosses. We got... Oh, we're missing one character. Rocksteady's not present. Oh, he's right here. There's Bebop, Slash, Ground Chuck, Dirtbag, Razor, Toka, Leatherhead, Krang, and the Shredder. Yeah, the designs are a little different for when the turtles pull off their moves. Well, in some way, they still use the old artwork. Ooh, take a look at Shredhead. Never read this before. Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael. Seriously? You call him the Rat and not the Rat King? You know, it's amazing what you can dig up and just show off. Ooh, this is something interesting. Character models. Chrome Dome. War. More Chrome Dome. Karai. Ooh, not safe for work. There's more war. Designs are interesting. Now here's the turtle. More war. Oh, sorry folks, I'm starting to get a little tired here, but yeah, this is stuff I just want to just go over more and more. Oh, here's the Rat King. You know, somebody could actually take these designs and create 3D models out of them with Blender. I mean, here's Wingnut. Here's Asuka. Yeah, not safe for work. Here's the Shredder. And here's Karai. Alternate designs for Asuka, I believe. Here's designs for Karai, Asuka. Here's the designs for the characters. A rejected character, a Scale Tail, perhaps? Perhaps a new tournament fighter game might be necessary. Cheerleader costume. You know, I always wonder why they didn't make April a playable character in the Super NES version. Ooh. Slightly inspired by Sailor Moon. Maybe that one. Cinematics, animation, cell art. Yeah, a lot of these look like you can create an animation out of them. Well, that's enough turtle power. I'm starting to get tired, folks, so we'll pick this up again another time. I think the next time we'll log on onto Twitch, we will return to the Final Fantasy VII Remake and continue as far as we can. We should get that done before we consider replaying Atelier Ryza 2. And I mean it. Well, until next time, Turtle fans, stay safe, stay healthy. Booyakasha.